Ah, what a great night. Camping by the river, hanging by the campfire, being lulled to sleep by the sound of the water. Perfect. Now it's time for another day of exploring and adventure. And what a day for it. The weather couldn't be better, and I'm feeling really optimistic about discovering some more cool stuff today. So let's buckle up and get ready for more on episode 2 of the... Oh, damn. I almost crashed the drone again. I don't know, I think it hit the tree, but it managed to stay flying. This Mini 4 Pro seems to be very good at conflict resolution. Watch out for tree branches with your drone. It's day 2 of my journey into the Mendocino backcountry. Today I'm taking a route called the Mendocino Discovery Corridor. The goal? Make it through the full trail, and hopefully find an epic place to camp tonight. Yesterday's trail was beautiful and I lucked out with a quiet little riverside spot. But today, I'm hoping for something a bit more technical. A trail that pushes me just a little harder. Let's see what this one has in store. As I climb higher into the range, the views start to open up. Wide, rugged, and way more vast than I expected. Mendocino is known for its forests, but out here in the backcountry, it feels endless. It reminds me that there's still so much of California left to discover. Places without crowds, without noise, just raw land and a sky big enough to quiet your thoughts. Sometimes you think you know a place, until you finally take the long way through it. A few miles in, the trail cuts through a burn scar. A forest of skeleton trees stripped bare and frozen in place. It's a stark reminder of how fast everything can change out here. Fire has a violence to it, but it's also part of the cycle. What looks like destruction is often just the beginning of something new. You start to notice it if you look close. Green shoots pushing up through the ash, young trees taking root in the silence left behind. The forest doesn't rush to rebuild, it just keeps going, slowly, stubbornly, one season at a time. Well, this is a pretty spectacular campsite, except someone left all their plastic forks. Wow, what a mess. So I'll clean that up. Fair amount of trash in this camp spot, so I'm gonna clean it all up. I'm gonna mark it. If I can't find anything better down the trail, I can always come back. But we got like a nice view of, I think that's Clear Lake down there. A little breezy up here, but it's sort of protected by these trees. It's a nice spot. But man, people made a mess out of this place. Come on, people. What the hell? I mean, seriously. Who does that? Who does that? Like lazy campers. That ticks me off. Anyways, I'll get it all cleaned up.
This is so annoying. What am I, your maid? I mean, why would you, what are you thinking? You leave all this stuff out here. It's so beautiful. Why would you want to leave all this trash out here? I don't understand what goes through people's head. What, I can't even, oh my God. is all this stuff? I mean, who would do this? What is this? A cooking trail? What? I don't understand why. Well, I don't understand why people do it. What is this? God, I'm gonna fill up my whole trash bag just because it's stupid people. Oh, God. These forks? What? Why so many forks? Why do you need so many forks out here? I don't understand. But don't worry, I'm here. I'll clean up after you. No problem. It's not like I have anything better to do.
Some parts of this trail are getting pretty tight with the bushes on the side. It's April, so probably not a lot of people have been through this so far yet with the cheer. But yeah, some pinstriping going on. But it's par for the course, right? Gotta love that sound. Uh-oh. Do we love that sound? Or do we hate that sound? It's the sound of adventure. The sound of adventure. The sound that makes me want to have my car wrapped. I should have done this trail first because this is by far the better trail. Getting a little low on gas. I have 6 gallons on my racks. I'm getting down towards a quarter tank, and there's a lot of this trail to go, and I don't know where there's gas at the end of the trail because it looks like the trail ends and it's still sort of like out there, so I'm not sure how far off the trail my first gas would be, or if I'm gonna have to turn around at some point and go back towards Upper Lake. But man, this is really awesome back here. This is a great trail. I'm very happy with this trail. I'll come back and do this one for sure. Loving it. As I traverse this ridge, I'm struck by a profound sense of solitude. These are the moments I live for. Out here in the mountains, with space to reflect and quiet the storm in my head. It's a break from the chaos and the noise of everyday life. But it's more than peace I find here. It's a spark, a reminder of why I create. These video journals aren't just for me, they're for my kids. One day when I'm gone, I hope they'll watch these and feel close to me. Maybe they'll follow these same dirt roads, breathe the same mountain air, and understand who I was. I wish I had that with my dad. When we lose the ones we love, the sound of their voice is one of the first things to fade. Maybe, just maybe, these entries will help my voice echo a little longer. Okay, so it's decision time. So either I complete the trail or I turn around and head back up to that ridge, French Ridge, which is beautiful, and stay at that camp spot tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna find something. I'm having this battle with myself. I don't know. It's this is one of the things you run into when you're by yourself. You are the only one that can make a decision. What if we don't find a cool camp spot? What if it's like not very inspiring the rest of the way, and then we find ourselves way back there without a cool place to camp? I think what I'm going to do is leave the rest of this trail for next time, and I'm going to head back up to the ridge and camp on the ridge because that was awesome up there. So, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn around right here and go back and do that. And just like that, I abandoned my goal of finishing the route today. Traded in for the sure thing, an epic camp spot up on French Ridge. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut, and today, mine's telling me to do a 180. I've never minded backtracking anyway. The trail always looks different going the other way. New light, new angles, and I almost always spot things I missed the first time. And the moment I pull in, I know this was the right call. All right, we got to camp, and I had to pick up even more garbage. Just when you think you're done. I think I've almost filled my garbage bag with the garbage from this one camp spot. If you're watching this and you left all this garbage here, shame on you. Anyways, what a spot. What a view. Pretty awesome. So, yeah. I'm gonna finish setting up camp. I didn't even notice this last time. Someone left a whole mess of potatoes here. Were they being chased? Did they have to leave in a hurry? Take your potatoes home. Some places just feel right the second you arrive. They're not loud about it. They're not trying to impress. They're just quietly perfect in their own way. The light was softer now, the wind a little calmer, like the place had been waiting for me to return. We put so much focus on the destination, finishing the trail, checking the box. But sometimes the best moments come when you decide to stop chasing and you just stay put. Up here, the views stretch for miles, but it's the stillness that really gets to me. That quiet hum of wind through the pines, the lowering sun breaking across the ridgelines. This is why I come out here. Not for the miles or the challenge, but for this feeling right now. campfire waiting to be lit, a ridge that feels like home, and the quiet confirmation that following my gut was the best decision after all. Gourmet? Not exactly. Tonight's dinner is shredded beef, straight from the fridge, tossed in a pan and wrapped in a tortilla. That's it. No garnish, no frills, just trail efficiency at its finest. Might not win any awards, but after a long day on the trail, this hits just right.
Okay. The most simple tacos you could ever imagine.
It's not pretty, but it's hot, salty, vaguely shaped like dinner, and good enough for me. Morning. I love being woken up by the sunrise and the bird song. This is what it's all about for me. It's also all about coffee. Cheers. Here's to a beautiful morning. This looks like a ND16 morning. Let's see if that's better. Oh yeah. There you go. Sometimes you just need a little bread and butter. Better in the tank than on the raft, right? Ta-da! This morning, I couldn't stop staring at a rock across the valley, just sitting out there, still and silent. Something about it stuck with me, so before I head out of here, I'm going to chase that small curiosity and see if I can find it. This trip marks an early start to a summer I've been looking forward to for months. One full of open roads and hidden gems. From the granite peaks of the Sierra Nevada to the rust-colored canyons of Moab and the alpine meadows of Colorado. The trip I'm most anticipating is coming up next. Reconnecting with my good friend John Tate for a father-son run through Utah and into the Rockies, where we're hoping to expose our boys to some truly wild country. There's nothing quite like watching your kid take it all in. The way the light hits the canyon walls, the silence at dusk, the first time they realize how small we really are out here. A kind of adventure that's not just about covering ground, but about passing something down. Not only skills like how to read the terrain or set a solid camp, but a way of being. Patience, presence, the ability to sit with the quiet and not need to fill it. I'll get to show my son the kind of man I'm still trying to become. And maybe one day, when he takes his own trails, he'll carry a piece of that with him. But for now, it's just me, a dusty trail, and a rock that won't leave me alone. And honestly, that's more than enough. This is Brian from Los Burros Overland, and until the next one, we'll see you down the son of a... Adios.